Guys, today in this video we are going to see Group 4 Corporate Financial Reporting, Paper 17. 8 Government Accounting, 15 marks. Okay, you can score easily 15 marks if you know what is the concept. Okay, Government Accounting and Overview. Before moving into Government Accounting and Overview, we'll know what is accounting. Accounting. It is the process of recording, classifying, summarizing the financial transactions and communicating the result of its operation and also the financial position to stakeholders. They are saying that it is the process of recording, classifying, summarizing financial transactions, communicating the result of its operation. It communicates the result of the operation and shows the financial position to stakeholders. Okay, this is basic definition for accounting. Let's recap once. It is the process of recording, classifying, summarizing financial transactions. Process of recording, summarizing, classifying financial transactions, communicating result of its operations, communicating the result of its operation, and shows the financial position to stakeholders and shows the financial position to stakeholders. Okay, now we'll move on to government accounting. Government accounting also referred to as public finance accounting. Government accounting is also referred to as public finance accounting. Okay, accounting system that is put to use in government offices or institutions for the purpose of recording, classifying, summarizing and communicating the financial information regarding collection and utilization of public funds and properties. Okay, in this point what I am coming to say is accounting system that is put to use in government office or institutions use accounting system. Okay, for the purpose of what? Recording transactions, classifying transactions and summarizing the transaction and communicating financial information, and it communicates the financial information regarding collection and utilization of public funds and properties. Regarding what? Regarding public funds and properties, utilization of public funds and properties. Okay, it is concerned with systematic and scientific recording of government revenues or expenditure. It is concerned with systematic and scientific recording of government revenue and expenditure. Okay, they say that it is concerned with systematic and scientific recording of government revenues and expenditure. Recap it once. Government accounting. It is an accounting system used in government office or institution for the purpose of recording, classifying, summarizing, communicating financial information regarding the collection and utilization of public funds and properties. Okay. Advantage or features of government accounting. Specific system of accounting. It is a specific accounting system which is followed by the government in its department, office and institution. Okay, say it is a specific accounting system which is followed by the government in government departments, office or institution. Okay, reporting of utilization of public funds. Government account is not done for revealing any profit and loss. In fact, it reveals how public fund and properties are utilized. Reporting of utilization of public funds. Here the government account is not done. Here the government does not reveal any profit or loss. In fact, it reveals how public fund and properties are utilized. Okay. Government regulations. Government accounting are basically maintained according to rules and regulations laid down by the government. Okay. Here government accountings are basically maintained. Okay. Government have rules and regulations laid down by the government. Okay. The financial policies, rules and regulations are determined from time to time as government thinks. Rules, regulations and are determined from time to time. Rules and regulations are changed from time to time as government thinks which fits that period. Okay. Double entry system. Government accounting are based on double entry system. Okay, government accounting is based on double entry system. It implies that for each government financial transactions, one aspect of transaction is debited and another aspect is credited. Okay, they say that government accountings are based on double entry system. Okay, it implies that for each government for each transaction, financial transaction, one aspect of the transaction must be debited and the other aspect should be credited. Okay, budget heads. All the expenses of government offices are classified into different budget heads and expenditures are made only on approved budget heads. Okay, all the expenses of government expenses are classified into different budgets. Okay, budget heads, okay, and the expenditures are made only on approved budget heads. Expenditures are made only on approved budget heads, okay. They say that government expenses are classified into different heads. That is budget heads. Government expenses are classified into budget heads, and expenditures are made only on approval of the budget heads. It's expenditures are only approved by budget heads, okay. Budgetary regulation. Government expenditure are governed by budgetary regulations. So in other words, no government office can make expenditure more than the amount allocated in the budget. Expenditures are governed by the budgetary regulations, okay. Government expenditures are classified, that is government expenses, okay. Government expenses are classified into different budget heads. Here government expenditures are governed by budgetary regulation. Expenditures are governed by budgetary regulation. So in other words, no government office can make expenditure. No government office has the right to make expenditure more than the amount allocated in the budget. Okay, they maintain separate funds for every activity which are not related to each other. That is what they are coming to say in budgetary regulation. Mode of transaction. All government transactions are supposed to be performed through banks. Okay. Okay. Then fund-based accounting. The government is engaged in an ever-growing number of operations and activities which are quite unrelated to each other. Sorry, I mixed this point with this one. Here, last point what I said was for this one, okay. I'll say it once again. The government engaged in an ever-growing number of operations and activities which are quite unrelated to each other. The particular source of revenue or income often are dedicated to use for a particular phase of the government operation. If you don't understand this, take a note, okay, of it. They maintain separate funds. Government maintains separate funds of every activity which are not related to the which are not related to each other, okay. Government maintain separate funds for every activity they have done, okay, which are not related to each other, okay. Auditing. All books of accounts maintained by government departments, office or institutions are to be audited by Controller Auditor General. It will be controlled by CAG, okay, CAG, Controller Auditor General, okay, to ensure proper governance and also to prevent misuse and misappropriate of public funds. Okay, books of accounts maintained by the government department, office or institutions are to be audited by who? Government, okay, audited by Controller Auditor General, okay. Government audit is audited by, okay, government audit is audited by Controller Auditor General, okay, to ensure proper governance and also to prevent misuse and misappropriation of public funds, okay. Objectives of government accounting: record, facilitate, provide, help, avoid, prevent, okay. These are the key points you are supposed to remember, okay. Financial transactions of revenue and expenditure relating to the government organization, okay. Financial transaction of revenue and expenditure related to the government organization, okay. Records. They maintain records of financial transaction, okay. Generally, record means financial transaction records. For definition, you learn classifying, summarizing, recording, okay. Here recording financial transactions, and here recording of financial transaction of revenues and expenditure relating to the government organization, okay. Here they record financial transaction. What they record are revenues and expenditures linked to the government organization. The expenditure as per the appropriate act, rules and regulations, legal provisions as set by the government, okay. Here as expenditures as per the appropriate act. As per the appropriate act, expenditures, rules and regulations and legal provisions are set by the government, okay. Facilitate. The auditing by the government, concerned government department. The audited by the concerned government department, okay. Auditing is done by the concerned government department. Facilitate. For estimating the annual budget by providing historical financial data of government and expenditures. They estimate the annual budget by providing historical financial data of government and expenditures. Provide reliable financial data and information about the operation of public fund. Okay, reliable financial data they provide reliable financial data and information about the operation of public fund. Help in the preparation of various financial statements and reports. It helps in preparation of various financial statements and reports. Okay, avoid the excess expenditure beyond the limit of the budget approved by the government. Okay, they avoid the excess expenditure after approved by the government. The remaining excess expenditures are avoided. Okay, prevent misappropriation of government properties by maintaining the systematic records of cash and store items. Okay, they prevent misappropriation of government properties by maintaining the systematic records of cash and store items. They maintain systematic record of cash and store items so that the misappropriation of government properties will not be misused. For that, they maintain systematic record of cash and store item.